Hey guys, it's Simone here, and I am jumping on to talk to you guys about Splurge. It is launching tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Just as a reminder, our Splurge is our exclusive product of the month. It launches the third Thursday of every single month. So obviously, depending on when the first Thursday launch or hits in the month, it could be, sooner or later in the month. So anyway, so pretty much it's like mid-month this month. And so it is launching tomorrow, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That is noon Eastern Time. Okay. And things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today are on some tips of how you can work this into your business, and what you can be doing to kind of make it, make it to be able to work this into your business effectively and so that it works in your favor, right? Now, things to point out initially is that we don't have any teasers, okay? So there are no teasers yet. We have had teasers, I believe, for the last little while now, but there are no teasers currently. So what do you do? How can you possibly plan for it when you don't even know what it is yet, right? And that's kind of what Splurge is designed to be. Splurge is designed to be something that we don't know. It's an exclusive product available while supplies last, and although Posh has been awesome and has been giving us sneak peeks and stuff leading up to it, previously we'd never really got any sneak peeks. Maybe we'd get it the morning of, but sometimes it was a total surprise. So we don't have any sneak peeks, and so I wanted to give you guys some tips on what you can be doing when you don't know what it could possibly be. Okay. Now, first of all, I love to be able to talk about this with my customers, especially my VIPs, because Splurge, I think, is definitely designed for those customers and consultants that are Posh addicts, that absolutely love Posh, that want all the Posh they possibly can get. And I love that Splurge gives you a reason to be excited. It gives my customers a reason to be excited, and it pulls you in. It pulls you back in, right? It could be something completely brand new. It could be a throwback product. It could be, something that's requested. Sometimes the splurges are so popular they come back in a in a future catalog. However, that's not always the case, and sometimes splurges can be something that are only limited. Like are only limited because that's just what is available, right? Like maybe it's something that is costs more. It's harder to make, it's harder to produce in mass quantities, so that's why we have it as a splurge item and not in the catalog. So kind of background on that one. But um, I like to talk about this with my customers. My VIPs that are, that know as much about the products as I do, they know Splurge is happening the third Thursday of every single month. So it's nice to be able to talk it up, to be able to hype it and kind of give people a reminder, hey, Splurge is happening tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. If you want, stay tuned, or turn on notifications if you want a heads up of when it launches, or comment on this post, follow this post, and I will post a link here as soon as I see it. There's you can basically help create a call to action so that those who are interested in learning more about it can kind of opt in. Okay, so kind of creating that sense of urgency and hyping it up a little bit helps, I think, a lot too, because your customers then are aware of what it is. You have to prep some customers because some of them are not going to be as, obsessed with Posh as some. So they might not know what a Splurge item is. They don't realize that maybe Splurge is an exclusive product, is a product that's not available in the catalog, and they don't necessarily understand that if they like it, they might need to grab it sooner rather than later, right? So having that chance to be able to explain what the Splurge product is before it launches, I think is really nice to be able to give your customers a heads up of what it can be. When we know what the Splurge product is, it's even better because then, I mean, it's nice because then you can tell your customers exactly what it is. You can contact the customers that you think will be most interested, and it's a waiting game then, right? For example, last month's splurge was the Gender Bender Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream. I can't remember when we learned it was that, or I don't even remember if we even knew what it was before launch. I'd have to go back and look. But my point in that is that if we knew it was a Gender Bender Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream, then that's when you're like, oh my gosh, guys, those that are obsessed with Gender Bender, you reach out to the people who regularly purchase gender bender who absolutely are obsessed with it as obsessed with it as you are, and let them know that this exclusive product is launching for Splurge, right? Limited while supplies last, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Now, if you don't know what the Splurge is, you can't necessarily do that, obviously, right? But that's why I say you can post in your VIP group and kind of let your customers know so they know what to expect. It's one of those things where it's like you want to plant the seed because you never know what can happen with it. So maybe they might not be as interested right now. Like if they are brand new to Posh, they're not going to necessarily care what the exclusives are, right? Because they are not the Posh collectors. They're not necessarily the people who want to get one of every single thing they possibly can get their hands on, right? But it is still planting the seed. It's still sharing in that excitement, because if you're excited, it's a great way for you to personally infuse why you're excited in with your with your posts, right? I'm super excited about Splurge because, right? And not copying pasting, okay? Personalize every single thing that you guys are posting. Copying pasting is a really easy way for it to look generic, and you don't want it to look generic. You want to be the consultant. You want to give them a reason to look at you as a consultant and consider you their Posh girl, right? Um, anyways, so yeah, so you're gonna post about it, you're gonna share about it, or share it, whatever, that it's gonna launch. So tomorrow morning, I am hoping that we get a teaser for it, because if we get a teaser, then that's a great excuse to be able to share, hey guys, here's a teaser, it's launching in X amount of time. It's in an hour kind of deal. And I like to put in my VIP group, like, hey, this is what I know about the Splurge. It's launching in an hour or half an hour or 2 hours, whatever. I will post more information in the comments or whatever, right? And I like to do that because I don't particularly want to be posting all the time on my feed. But that's just that's the way I run my VIP group. But I also like it because then the customers that are really excited, they know where to look, so they don't have to they don't need to go and search for it, basically. Other things that you can be doing is when you know what the product is. So if we learn what the product is prior to it, or if we learn what it is, like so tonight or tomorrow morning, right before it launches, you can in fact do a pre-order. Hey Kelsey, thanks for jumping on. You can in fact do a pre-order, okay? And you can say something like, hey guys, I'm gonna jump on at this, like if you want me to grab one for you, let me know, right? Or let me know I'm grabbing extras or something like that, right? And usually I offer that to my customers if it's something that I know is going to go or I think is going to go very quickly. And I offer that as a kind of customer service to my customers, because then maybe they're busy at the time that it launches and they just want me to grab it for them. And the relationship I have with my VIPs is that they know that it's basically going to get drop shipped. It's going to have to ship to me, and then I will ship it to them, right? So they understand kind of how it works. However, you don't necessarily have to have it shipped to you. You could have them pay the $5.99 shipping, right? And have it shipped directly to them. And I will do that too, depending on what I'm ordering. Like if I don't need anything and it's just easier for me to just ship it to them, I'll do that. So you can totally do that. Take pre-orders if you want to. And this is, again, a really great way to kind of take advantage of the excitement and be able to share with your customers and offer them the level of service that you want to be known for, right? If you don't know what it is, that's okay, and that's where you can direct them to your website, because we have our free websites. They are amazing, and your customers they can shop through the website. They can earn their perks points, and I make it easy by sharing the product link directly for them so that they know what it is. Like just like as I do for you guys, and I share the link the second I see it, I do that for my customers as well. So that's kind of like how I run my VIP and Splurge and all that fun stuff, just in my VIP. But when it does launch, I make sure that my VPs know, want to make sure you're personally reaching out to them. And then I also am making sure that I am multitasking by posting on my social media, like on my business page, right? Because that is public. People who are not in your VIP group will be able to see that, and then I will share on Instagram as well. So those are the social media sites that I social media accounts that I am active on. So that's kind of what I do, and um, I think that Splurge is really fun. I think it's a really great opportunity to get out to some people that might be interested in that product, or people who have been around for a while and they like to get product, right? They like to collect. They're a collector of sorts, right? For example, Santa's Little Healer, currently we have it in our winter catalog, right? And Santa's Little Healer initially was launched, I believe it was a Splurge. If it wasn't a Splurge, it was a winter product exclusive, right? Before we had the catalogs. And that was really popular. And for a lot of people, a lot of consultants and customers, we're kind of skin stick hoarders, right? We want to have one of every single kind. So the fact that Santa's Little Healer came out, we wanted it. Everybody wanted it. Like if you're a skin stick fan, you wanted it. Same case with Snarky bars. I personally am a huge fan of Snarky bars, and anytime there's a new Snarky bar, I have to have it. So I kind of have like a collection of Snarky bars that I'm like slowly working my way through, and I love it. I'm a collector, and I think that it's kind of the same with a lot of consultants and customers as well, is that there are certain things that you just absolutely have to have, like chunks. If it's a new chunk bar, I probably have to have it, right? And I have customers that are the same exact way. So I think it's really fun because I get to add to my collection and fun stuff that we don't normally have in the catalog. So it kind of keeps things exciting. And I think it's a really fun way to do it. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Again, Splurge launches tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time every third Thursday of the month. Yeah, if you guys have any questions and you guys are watching this later, you guys are welcome to leave a comment, and let me know if you guys have, and let me know what you guys are doing in terms of running, doing Splurge stuff and all that fun stuff. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you guys are watching this later or watching it now, whatever, give me a thumbs up so I know that this content was helpful, and I'm excited for tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.